Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So like I promised, I told y'all we were going to be doing a little slate tutorial on me teach you how I apply this wig. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I talked about it more in detail once we get down to doing a little application process and everything. I have just been loving colored wigs lately. Like, I really can get into it, even though, like I said, I'm going to talk about this more in the video. I did make some minor mistakes when dealing with the hairline. I made some mistakes, and everybody makes mistakes, you guys, but over time I'm definitely going to get better. Oh, and I did forget to mention one product that I know I didn't mention when I was talking about this wig. The product I'm going to show you guys is a product that I use to basically care for my wig initially before I even put it on for the first time. Like, this step to me is so freaking important, so I wanted to mention it to you guys. So this product I'm going to show you guys is the Garnier Fructis Pure Clean Detangler plus Air Dry plus Aloe Extract, and it is silicone free, paraben free. So this is the vegan formula from Garnier Fructis. That name is such a tongue twister. So I basically, whenever I get a new wig, I take this and immediately spray it. And I don't know if you heard me, but this is a detangler. So it's not only great for when you're doing your real hair, but it's great for when you're doing wigs as well. And I chose the vegan free formula because it doesn't have silicone in it. It doesn't have parabens. Silicone basically would weigh the hair down. So being that this is silicone free, it keeps the hair lightweight, so you don't feel like your wig is getting weighed down once you put this on it and it air dries overnight. It actually helps with the longevity of your wigs. Like, trust me on that, sis, it will help. Like, this to me is like a holy grail to me wearing any synthetic wigs. Like, you saw it here first, me putting y'all on. This stuff is great for helping with pre-tangling, detangling situations, if that makes any sense at all. And then also, this is a tip that I picked up from, oh my god, I can't think of her name, but I'm gonna put it down on the screen. I also took a dryer sheet to get rid of the initial shininess that most of our synthetic wigs have. That's really all I have to say, and we're just gonna go ahead, jump into the application of this little wig. Bye guys. So of course, before we even go ahead and apply this wig, I always like to give you guys all the little details about it. And since I didn't do a review on the last wig I did, I was like, let me make sure I do one on this pink one, just in case you guys are interested in going to get it and picking it up and, getting your sleigh on. I really want to, let you guys know what's up about this wig. So this is the wig here. So as you can see, like, straight across the packaging, there's a big old 20% off sign. I mean 20% off marking. So this wig was originally 50 bucks and I got it for 20% off. You guys go ahead and you do the math on that. So that's how much I paid for it. And this one is by Magic Lace, and this is their premium fiber lace front wig. I'm not sure if this is fully synthetic or half and half. It might be half and half because you can apply heat to it. So if you're dealing with a wig that's half and half, usually you can put very minimal heat to it because it's not 100% human hair, duh. So you don't want to burn it. Like, you don't want to do that because then it's just screwed and then you have to buy a new one. This one is the rose gold one, and I am so happy I found this. It took me literally a lot of time to find the perfect rose gold pink type of wig because a lot of the wigs that I saw were super cheesy in a way. Like, they were just like, it was cheesy, and I was like, I don't want something that looks cheesy. I want something that looks really nice and you'll think it's human, but it's not. So I wanted something that just like that. If I can find a store online or the website, if they have a website where you can buy this from, I will definitely put the link below for you guys. So make sure if you're interested in getting this wig after I slay it, you can go pick it up. So let's take this bad boy out. Now, I have worn this wig twice already. One in the makeup tutorial you guys saw me, you know, recently in, which was like literally like yesterday or whenever this video goes up. And then I wore it like 2.5, 3 weeks ago. So let me go ahead and slide it out for you guys. Toss that. Okay, you guys, so this is how the wig looks. Now, like I said, I only worn it twice, but of course it's like in mint condition because I take care of things. So this, I don't know if the color is going to show up, you know, true to color, but this is a rose gold wig, so a lot of dark pinks, that type of vibe. And if you guys are wondering what the roots are looking like, hopefully you can see that those are the roots. It's mainly brown at the roots, and then it's blended in, of course, with like the pinks and all that type of stuff. Don't mind the glue that's already on here, like don't mind that. Like I said, I've already worn this wig twice, so just keep that in mind. It has 2 clips right here at the front, then it has 1 clip at the back, and then of course you have your, let me pull them out, you have your 2 adjustable straps. As you can see, under the wig it has a lot more of the vibrancy, and on top it's a lot more of like darker like roots. So it's a really nice ombre wig. Like, this looks like somebody like literally cooked this up in a kitchen and colored this wig themselves. Like, this wig looks so good. Like, it looks so professional. Now, as you can see, I already have my wig cap on, of course. Now, I'm not going to do my whole gluing the wig cap down method like you guys saw me do in my previous video. I'm actually going to just pop this bad boy on. As long as my part, you know, hits where the wig cap is, I'm going to be perfectly fine. This is just kind of like my lazy way of doing it when I just really don't feel like doing the extra step of like gluing it down and all that, and you know, you get my drift. Okay, so let's talk about what you need. So of course you need your got to be blasting free spray, you need your got to be invisible gel, then you need some type of brush that you really don't freaking care about, something super disposable to apply the spray and the gel to your hairline. Then of course you want some clips. This is just holding the front end back when you are gluing the wig down. Then you're going to need some type of razor comb. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and voice over the rest of this tutorial, and then of course we're going to be back with the final results. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to do is comb through my wig, and I'm just using a regular old Rexel comb. Like, you can use a wide tooth comb if you want to, but it doesn't really matter. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and line this up and make sure it is perfectly centered in the middle of my forehead, okay, because this is a middle part. And then once I get it centered like perfectly, I'm gonna scoot the wig back behind my hairline and then go ahead and just pull my wig cap down. Like I said, I'm not gonna be gluing my wig cap down this time around, but that's okay, it's gonna work out just fine. Then I just had 2 clips on standby to pin each side back. So once that's all ready, I'm going to take my got to be blast free spray and spray it onto a brush. Now this does get a little bit messy, but I was like, whatever, I just didn't want to spray it onto my hairline, and I just went ahead and, you know, kept spraying and just kept, you know, putting onto my hairline. Now this I actually went all the way across. When I do the second portion, which is the actual glue down portion, I'm going to do that a little bit differently. But with the blasting free spray, I just went ahead and applied that across my entire hairline. This spray is really good. It always adds that extra secure hold, and we all need an extra secure hold when we're going out for a long night. So then just take your blow dryer. I'm just going to quickly move it across my forehead for about 30 seconds to a minute, and it should be dry. Now I'm going to take my got to be invisible gel, and taking that same brush, I'm going to start out in the center of my head. I'm going to put it directly in the center only. We're not going to take it all the way across. And once I applied a nice amount, I just go ahead and I blow dried it. And you want it to get tacky, like not completely dry, but just
tacky. So when you pull your wig down, like now, you're gonna see me pulling it down, it's gonna actually just stick on. It's not gonna be dry, but it's just gonna really stick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line each side up properly, making sure they're both still centered. Like, you gotta be careful when you're doing these middle part, because then you'll look stupid when it's off center. So once I feel like it's centered, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my blow dryer back on and go ahead and press it down, even smoothing a little hairs into it, even though I haven't cut them yet. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to glue down each side. So this just makes the process way more smoother, way more easier than trying to glue it down all at once. This is only when you have enough time though. So after I did that, put some glue on the right side. I'm going to go ahead again, blow dry it, get it nice and tacky, okay? And then we're just going to pull it down and press it down. And this literally is the easiest way to apply your wigs without it, feeling like it's sliding up in other parts of your hairline. This is the best way to do it. And then you're gonna see me take a recto comb and actually just help push down the hairline a little bit, because sometimes your hand just can't do it, and the comb is really thin, of course, and it really helps you like push down the lace. So again, I'm going to do the same thing to the opposite side, apply my glue, and then I'm going to go ahead and blow it down, or blow dry it and then push it down.
Okay guys, so my camera had actually cut out like just at the end when I was gluing down the other side, and I didn't know, so sorry about that. But here is the unit put on, and it came out pretty well. So like, I literally tried to glue it down as much as possible. Like, you go back and you still have like little pieces sticking up. I just made sure I tried to glue those down as much as possible so you guys can get a full look at how it looks from the side. I think I did pretty good, because there isn't that much glue on the lace from the past 2 times I've done it, so it's still laying quite flat without me having to go in and like try to get glue out of it yet. So still looks good, So of course I'm gonna go ahead and now, if I can find my mirror, try to cut some of these edges or whatever, and that's how we gonna end it, because we're gonna cut the baby hairs into it, and then you should be Gucci after that, and you should be ready to go turn up in this wig.
Okay, so next I'm going to separate a small little section of the baby hairs, like literally the smallest amount of hair. And once I get enough of the hair that I like, I took my razor comb and I started to basically cut the edges, basically trying to make, baby hairs, I guess. Like, I really don't know, but you're just going to keep chopping it off until you get it to a length that you feel is acceptable. Now, I was on a roll, like I was doing really good until like I was like, I don't know if this is necessarily a good idea, because I didn't have the proper tool to kind of like really swoop and slick them down and make them like, lay properly. So what I had to end up doing is taking my Eco Styling Gel, and I just took some of that and applied it to the wig. Now the reason I chose Eco Styling Gel, because it's like a soft gel. It's not going to leave any type of residue. Like, it's really soft, and it actually does not mess up the wig. Like, as you can see, I tried to like, I don't know, like I was trying to do the baby hair effect, but I'm like, this is not turning out good. Like, this is not working out. Like, I'm telling you, in this moment I realized I messed up. I realized, like, okay, I am screwed. So basically I'm just like doing damage control at this point, and I'm like, okay, comb it down, we're gonna see how I look. Like, that's basically what I was doing at this point. Like, I combed it down and I was like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Okay, once you pull it down and all that good stuff, it's not even terrible. It's workable, it's workable. I didn't butcher it too bad, but it definitely didn't come out the way I had it pictured in my mind. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the opposite side, and yeah.
Okay, so this is how it came out. So as you guys started to see, I started to struggle a little bit when I was trying to gel them down. So as you saw, I went in with some eco styling gel to just help slick them down. Now what I would recommend for sure is that you put on a headscarf so it can really just like mold to your head, but I'm not going to do that. I just don't feel like it because I have somewhere to go. So if I had more time, I would definitely mold this down. Like, okay, so you can see like this side, it's like fresh with the gel. So it's kind of just like, you know, like sticking, like, I don't know, you get it. But it's just like, yeah, decent for the most part. I mean, I'm not mad at it at all. Like, what can you expect? It's like $50 and under, so you know, I think I did a pretty good job. So definitely make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for keeping on subscribing, and make sure you guys follow me on all my social media as well. I will have them listed below, Instagram, Snapchat, and my Facebook for you guys to follow me around. But thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys on my next video. Peace.